All right, so for the question right over here to be simplified, all what we need to do is to say equal to, and then we separate on top. So this we can write it as a square root of 9 multiplied by square root of 3. We know, of course, that 9 times 3 will give us a 27, and then we say plus square root of 16 times square root of 2. So this dot means times, and this dot means times. The same thing must be done on the denominator, square root of 9 times square root of a 2, like that, okay? So in case you didn't know, the root here and the root here, we can multiply what is inside. So this 9 times 3 will give us 27. So it can be written like this. Even this can be written like this. What is down here can also be written like what we have. All right, so now from this step, we can say equal to, what is the square root of 9? It's a 3. Square root of 9 is a 3. And here we've got a 3 plus square root of 16, it's a 4. We've got a 2 right over here. And then we say over square root of 9, it's a 3. Then square root of 2. So from here we can say equal to, if you're able to see nicely, we can conjugate this. But if you don't want to conjugate, there are some other ways that you can work out things. But in my case, let me conjugate. And what I mean by saying conjugate is simply to multiply by the denominator. So the denominator that we have here is a 3 square root of 2. And when we say we conjugate, we're going to multiply by this denominator. So there's a 3 here, square root of 2, and then here 3 square root of 2. So when I multiply like this is a 1. It's just giving me a 1. 3 multiplied by square root of 2 over 3 multiplied by square root of 2. This is a 1. So we are multiplying nothing, so to say, to this. It's just a 1. It won't change anything when you conjugate like this. So this will be equal to, up here we're getting a 9, okay? Because 3 times 3 will give us a 9. And then for these two, when we multiply, we're getting square root of 6, okay? Remember what we did here, the way we are separating. So when multiplying, you multiply what is inside and write the root. Here we're getting a 12, and then it will be square root of 4, because 2 times 2, it's a 4. We're getting a square root of a 4. And then over 3 times 3 will give us a 9. 2 times 2, this 2 times 2 will give us a square root of 4 right here. And when we do that, we can say equal to, at this point, we have 9, and then square root of 6 plus a 12 multiplied by a 2. Because square root of 4, it's a 2. Over 9 square root of 4, it's a 2. So multiplied by 2. This, of course, is giving us a 9 square root of 6. And when you multiply here, we're getting a 24. Over, when we multiply here, we are getting 18. Okay, we're getting 18. So if you want, you can leave our answer like this, or you simplify further. So this will be like this. We've got 18 down here, plus a 24, and then here 18. So 9 into 9, it's 1. We shall remain with square root of 6 over into 18, it's a 2, plus 6, this 6 into 24, it will give us a 4. And then down here, we're going to say 6 into 18, it will give us a 3. So in writing this, the way it's supposed to be, it will be like this. Okay? Of which you can leave your answer like this, or you can even say 6 as the lowest common denominator. Here it will be 3 square root of 6 plus here 3 to 8. Like this. This will also be your answer, can be your answer. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've learned one or two things out of this video. Please remember to share. This has been Isichamba Jacob, and bye-bye.